It's just a reaction of yesterday's match against Denmark. We started off well. Harry Kane scored what you would call a poacher's goal on the edge of the 6-yard box. But then we seemed to be in control, and then all of a sudden, Harry Kane give the ball away, and there was a great strike from the Danish player. I can't remember his name, but it was a great strike. Pickford tried his best to get down to the post, but it was just a great shot that went in. People were saying that England were booed off by the English fans. I think they have every right to, because they've paid all that money to get over to Germany. And Gareth Southgate, let's talk about Gareth Southgate. Is he the man for the job? Because I think he's a nearly man, or I think he's a man for the FA. He's an FA yes man. It's just a shame that because he was defender in his time as a player, he's very cautious. So he will not take chances. He will not bring on players. I mean, him not taking Grealish over to the Euros, to me, was a massive mistake. Absolutely massive. Harry Maguire, yeah, there's an argument there, I suppose, but Grealish, I would say definitely that was. Now England went 1-0 up, and then as they do this, I know it's winding up the pundits, it's winding up the fans. They start doing this tippy tappy back and forth to the goalie, play it out from the back. Now what they should have done in an ideal world, when they went 1-0 up, they should have put pressure on and try and score that second goal and finish it off. I did notice Foden was trying to score that second goal, and Saka was also doing his best. But to be fair, after Harry Kane scored his goal, he didn't really do much, and obviously he got bought off, and I think that's why. But you have to ask yourself, once Southgate has said this is his last tournament, so which manager is going to replace him? Because it's almost like he's got the job because there's no one else. Harry Redknapp, is he too old? Eddie Howe did a brilliant job at Bournemouth, now up at Newcastle. On the other end of the spectrum, is he too young? Is he not got experience? I can't really think of any other managers that could take over. I'm not a big fan of when we had Sven-Göran Eriksson, a foreign manager, because I do think the English national side should have an Englishman as their manager. That's just the way I feel about it. They shouldn't have, because when you've got a person from another country managing your national team, they're not going to have the same feelings or the same heart that want to get England to get through as much as the fans do. Our next match is against Slovenia. I'm hoping we can put in a performance against Slovenia. You know, it's not all doom and gloom. We're top of the league, to be fair. You know, England and France were favourites going into this, and to watch England's performances, you can't say we're favourites to win this tournament. You know, I would love to say yes we are, but we're not. It's as simple as that. I watched the Spain v Italy match. Italy were lucky to go to be beaten 1-0 by an own goal. How Spain didn't score 3 or 4 goals, I'll never know. But they look, for me, the team on form. I would watch out for Spain. I really would. You know, the pundits were saying, "Oh, Spain haven't really shown everything. They've not done too much." As for France, Mbappe has broken his nose. Will he be able to play with a broken nose? I don't know. That will be up to the medical staff and up to the doctors on the French football team. If he can't play, that's a massive, massive loss to France. A massive loss. Germany smashed Scotland 5-1, but again, you can't really gauge anything on that. You know, Scotland are just there for the party. I don't even think they're expecting to get out of their group, to be fair. Thing with Germany is they're a young side, so they're unknown. We don't really know who, you know, if they're a good side or not, because Scotland isn't really a test. You know, it's now if Germany had come out and beat one of the top 5 international sides 5-1, then we could say yes, Germany are a good side and are a good bet. So hopefully we will get out of the group, but I'm hoping that we don't get Germany. If we finish top of the group, I've worked out we don't get Germany in the knockout round. I'm not sure who we would get, but I know it's not Germany. So let's just see it once we get a decent team. I'm not saying Denmark are not a decent team, because they are a decent team in their own right. But let's see if England get a team that are, you know, once in the knockout rounds, that's when the proper teams get through. And will England be found out? And I really hope not, because we went into this group with a lot of hope. Again, there was the, you know, people were singing football's coming home and all the rest of it. And it's such a shame that, you know, we go into the World Cup, we go into the Euros with such hope, and then we seem to be let down. And like I say again with Gareth Southgate, is he too cautious? Because as a player, he was defender. I think that for me hits the nail on the head. Because he was a defender as a player, he's too cautious. He won't take chances. I think he brings his substitutions far too late on. You know, he gives them like 20 or 15 minutes, which is not enough for a player to bed in and let alone get his touch and get involved within the formation and the style of play that England are playing at the time. So hopefully we'll finish top of the league. And when we come up against Germany, it'll probably end up a draw, and then it will go to penalties, and we all know what happens then. So hopefully we can beat Slovenia. You never know, Slovenia might test us today, might surprise us, who knows. But I'm looking forward to the knockout rounds. And hopefully England can sort themselves out and get on with decent tactics, more attacking football, stop this tippy-tappy up and down, because it's obviously not working. 1-0 is not enough to win an international game, in my opinion. If you go with 1-0 up, you've got to pile on the pressure and push on. And we've got players to do it. Phil Foden, Saka, Jude Bellingham. That, you know, we've got the players to do it. But I just don't know why Gareth Southgate doesn't play more attacking football and make sure that if we do go 1-0 up, we crack on and we finish the game off. Okay, this has been UK Casuals, and there'll be more videos coming soon. Come on, England.